Don't move. Can I scooch you?
Oh.
Hi, I'm Jamie Catherine, and I've been friends with Mandy for almost 6 years now, and we cosplay together.
We do. And if you don't know me, obviously you do because you're on my channel. I'm KAIRIXXXSORA16, and today, thanks to Cleffy Time, who I will be posting her YouTube channel in the link description down below, we're going to be doing something called the cosplay tag. So we have our handy dandy questions right here, and we're just going to go through and answer them. First question.
Yeah.
That's the first question. One of your best cosplay memories. I feel like it's always so magical, like going to your first convention and having that first person ask for your picture. That didn't happen to me when my first con.
Really?
My first con I went to was Anime Boston 2013, and no one asked for my picture. But luckily, someone did ask me to do a little photo shoot with them.
That's right.
I was cosplaying as Momoe from Kuroko no Basket, and the anime had just come out, so it was really new, and no one was really hyping it up as much as it's hyped now. So no one recognized me other than obviously another Kuroko no Basket cosplayer. And yeah, I think that was a pretty good memory, but my best memory, honestly, is probably when we got to go to ConnectiCon 2014 together.
That was a really good memory.
And even though we were Attack on Titan all weekend, it was just so much fun. And yeah, that's probably my best memory, just being with you the whole time.
I have two really good memories. The first one was when I was cosplaying for the first time. I went to a SakuraCon in 2010, and I was cosplaying one of the Hitachin twins in the Cheshire Cat costume thing, and I had like the exact opposite experience as you as my first con.
Oh wow!
Because like I was cosplaying with one of my childhood friends, and we walked in together, and like my grandma had made our costumes. They were awful.
Wait, no, they weren't. They were cute.
They were really bad. But like as soon as we walked in the convention center, like everyone was like, "Oh my god!" Like they were all freaking out, and like a lot of people wanted our pictures. So that was just a really good like first con experience. And like I hope that everyone can have that experience at some point in their life because it's so amazing.
Especially at their first con.
Yeah,
that would
it's
be
so,
awesome.
like,
oh, you're so lucky.
Being a child, it was like incredible.
Aww,
And
so sweet.
the other one was when we were doing, I was doing Wings of Counterattack Krista, and you were doing Bride Petra, and we had gone to an Attack on Titan photo shoot at ConnectiCon, and we were just standing there, and then a photographer that had approached Mandy the other day before we wore those dresses on Sunday.
Yeah, I was dressed as Petra, and I had angel wings on, and you were dressed as just regular Krista.
He came up and like took Mandy's picture, and he saw us again when we were wearing our dresses, and he gave us like a full photo shoot, and it was just like really awesome because we like felt like princesses. The wind was like blowing, and all the pictures were really beautiful.
Yes, those are like some of the best cosplay pictures I've ever taken.
And now we're like kind of close with him now, and we ask for photo shoots with him for every con now, so
we do.
It's really cool.
Hi, Robert.
If you're watching.
If you're watching, you're probably not. And if you are, hi! Alright, let's move on to the next question. Number 2. Ever met someone involved in the creation of a series you're cosplaying from? Well, I haven't met someone involved with the creation, but I have, well obviously, because that would mean I would be meeting Japanese people, but I have met voice actors before. I met, well I haven't like met in person, but I went to a panel when I was dressed as Hanji from Attack on Titan, and it was an Attack on Titan panel, and so at the end there was, I think it was the voice actresses of Mikasa and... was there another female? Maybe not, but I remember there was Mikasa, Levi, Armin, and Jean. And then on Sunday, this was on Saturday, so then on Sunday I went to a panel with just the voice actor of Jean, who is Mike McFarland. And yeah, so not involved with the creation, but voice actors. I've also met J. Michael Tatum, but I wasn't wearing anything from his series at the time. I was not. No.
Can I let her out?
Sure.
So I haven't met anyone, like I haven't personally met anyone in the creation of a series I've cosplayed. I met a lot of voice actors.
Yeah. Remember Lauren Landa?
Yeah, I met her, who was the voice of Annie when we were cosplaying Attack on Titan. But I have been in the general vicinity of the creators of the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya, which I have cosplayed before, but I wasn't cosplaying when they were there at SakuraCon. So I don't really know if that counts. Not really. That's the closest I've come.
Half point.
Yeah.
Half point. 3. Cosplay pet peeves. Yeah, I went first. You go first.
My cosplay pet peeve is when people are too thirsty for photos. Because the last time I was at SakuraCon, the group I was with, I'm not gonna say names, I hope they're not watching, they probably aren't. They literally told me that they were going to walk around the convention space because all we were doing was walking and walking. We didn't go to any panels that weekend. They just wanted to walk around constantly, and I was asking them, why don't we actually go do something? And they're like, because we want to be seen and we want our photos to be taken. And I just feel like that's not the reason why you should cosplay. I feel like you should cosplay because you want to meet cool people.
And have fun.
Exactly.
You know? I mean, getting your picture taken is like a bonus.
Yeah, exactly.
And I mean, walking around aimlessly sometimes is fun just to like see other people's costumes, but to do it for that purpose?
Yeah.
When people are cosplaying a character and they're too in character,
I was just thinking about that.
It's fun to a point, but then sometimes it gets a little bit uncomfortable. So to preface this, I have a specific story in mind. So last year at Anime Boston, I was cosplaying as Aoba, and I was in the artist alley and I met a really, really cute clear cosplayer. And I mean, if you're not familiar with Dramatical Murder or whatever, Alba and Clear have the option to be boyfriends, whatever. So,
I just remembered where you're going with this.
We got her to the river. So yeah, I was just, doing my thing, and then this Clear comes up to me and is like, oh, Masta, which again is the character thing. And it's like, oh, Masta, and I'm like, oh, hi, They were really cute. They were really cute, Clear. And all of a sudden, they come up to me and they're like, can we take a selfie? And I'm like, sure, yes, because selfies are so fun. But then, we took the selfie, and, we were super cute, quite. And then all of a sudden, the Clear, turns to me and kisses me on the cheek. And honestly, I was not okay with that. I mean, suddenly my whole body I just did not feel good. I just felt like I had been violated. And you're probably thinking wow, she's such a prude. But I don't know, I just feel like cosplay doesn't equal consent, and that was something that cosplayers should have asked for permission before they just did, because, I'm cosplaying Alba, I'm not Alba, and I just,
Very good point.
Yeah, so anyway, that's a pet peeve of mine. Number 4, stupidest thing you've done for cosplay.
Oh. The stupidest thing I've done for cosplay is wear contacts that were 2 years old.
Yeah.
I did that for Nozomi this past Kineticon, and my eyes hurt so badly that I had to take them out halfway through the day, and I'm surprised I'm not blind currently.
Stupidest thing I've done for cosplay is probably pretty common, but I've just not eaten. But that's just you're going around the con all day and you're just too busy and you don't want to sit down and have a big meal.
Yeah.
So I've just probably gone maybe 3/4 of a day around a convention not eating, which is pretty bad. But to be fair, the one day I'm thinking of in particular is I was feeling very sick and I didn't want to vom all over my wedding dresses, so.
Yeah. Was that this past?
Yes, that was Kineticon 2015. Number 5. Who are 4 cosplayers that you look up to?
Shikarius. Emily, who used to be Jaegerbomb on Tumblr.
They're Littell, I think, now
Yeah.
on Instagram.
Mango Cyrene, and Deja Vu D.
For me, Yaya Han, Deja Vu D, Mango Cyrene, and I'm gonna get it wrong, but it's her friend Beth. I think it's Night Eyes Cosplay, something like that. Emily too. I think Emily's fabulous.
I just am so jealous of how she can look like she has no boobs.
A+ binding. Number 6. This kind of goes together. Cosplay crushes.
I had a crush on Emily for the longest time. I'm pretty sure I had a dream about her at some point.
Ooh, scandalous. That's tough. I mean, Emily is really attractive.
Yeah.
Especially when she's Makoto.
Yeah. Also, Nina's friend who cosplays Rin.
Oh, what's her name? Jillian!
She's so cute.
She is adorable. Oh my god. So yeah, I guess those are our crushes.
Share same crushes.
Why not? Number 7. Who is that cosplayer that inspired you to push yourself out of your comfort zone?
I haven't gone out of my comfort zone for anything. Yet. We'll see what happens with Undyne, but no one really pushed me to do that. I just kind of wanted to.
Yeah. What about when you did Police Krista?
Oh! Okay, so, I used to be really obsessed with Ven Soon, who was Minecraft on Tumblr for a really long time. He was really popular when Attack on Titan was still popular, and he did like the military police Levi, and I met him at SoccerCon and hung out with him, and I decided that I wanted to do a version of Krista, and it was the first time in my life and the only time in my life I dressed very suggestively. No slut shaming, but I looked like a slut. And I'm never gonna do it again because I got so many looks and so many people were hitting on me and that was just not a good time.
I've never gone out of my comfort zone for cosplay and I don't really think I ever will. I mean, I am so prim and proper when it comes to cosplay. I mean, I will cosplay as yaoi boys, but when it comes to like showing midriff or like my breasts, I probably won't because I'm just not comfortable with that. So I really give props to people who can do that and are comfortable doing that and are comfortable with their bodies doing that because I'm not. So moving right along. Number 8, what are some of the most memorable comments you received on your cosplays? I don't know, I just feel like some people are incredibly sweet, and I've met some very, very sweet people, especially this past AAC. I think it was when I was cosplaying as Alba and Sei. I met with some really nice people. One person walked up to me when I was cosplaying as Alba and they said like, "You're the best Alba I've ever seen," and I was like, "Thanks, oh my god." And then when I was cosplaying as Sei, someone literally like stopped me and was like, you are so perfect, you look just like Sei," and I was like, "Oh
you do.
My god, thank you." But it's just like people like that who like go out of their way to be so nice. I just thank you for existing. So those are definitely the most memorable comments I've ever received, and I guess that's great because I feel great when I cosplay those characters. It's always a plus.
I have really good memories when I cosplayed Clear last year at SakuraCon. A lot of people were complimenting me and like it was just really nice because I didn't know that I would be a good Clear and I wasn't very confident.
You're so cute.
But a lot of people liked it, so it was so really cool. Yeah.
She was so cute.
Thank you. And also, when we cosplayed a wedding version of Mizuki and Sei this past Kineticon, and a lot of people complimented us and recognized us and said that they said that they saw us having our shoot in the morning.
That was awesome.
And it was just really shocking to both of us because neither of us thought that anyone would recognize us. But we got a lot of good compliments.
And going off of that, I think one of the people who came up to me at AAC when I was cosplaying as regular Sei, they were like, "Were you at Kineticon in the wedding dress with a Mizuki?" And I was like, "How do you remember that? You precious angel!"
It was great.
Oh, it was so yeah, that's getting bumped up to the most memorable comment because remembering me from another convention, oh my gosh. You're special. So special. Number 9, comfort over accuracy, or it's not cosplay unless you're in pain. I feel like you need a little bit of both. I feel so bad for all of the Elsa cosplayers that I see tiptoeing around the convention because they're in their beautiful ice heels. But I've worn heels to conventions, and I don't know why my feet have been fine. I guess I'm just blessed in a way. But at the same time, when I was wearing those heels, nothing was accurate because I wasn't cosplaying as anyone. I was doing my own AU. I feel like if at the end of the day, if your feet are covered in bunions, you need to switch to flip-flops because it's not worth it, especially if you have more days of the convention. Like if you're cosplaying on Thursday or Friday in like stiletto heels and you're already tired and your feet already hurt, you need comfort. So that's my take on that.
I've never considered comfort in any of my costumes.
No.
I always I want to be as accurate as I can be. When I cosplayed Attack on Titan, my belts were very extreme. And I didn't pee at all.
No, you didn't.
Because I didn't want to have to undo them and then do them up again. Okay. Hopefully it doesn't do it again.
I don't know if I really have typecast. I just kind of cosplay like cute characters, boys and girls. I have cosplayed Eren from Attack on Titan, and he's not really cute.
But you made him cute.
I did, because I cosplayed him in a chicken cape. Because if you don't remember, there was a time when I guess there was like a chicken restaurant in Japan. They were using Attack on Titan as an advertising promotional thing, and they were all wearing chicken capes instead of their regular green capes, so I did that. And it was really cute, but everyone thought it was Levi.
Here we are again. Lots of camera troubles.
Alright, what was I on? Oh yeah, most type of character you know, Supersonico. Yeah, Supersonico.
Super.
Okay, number 12. Most embarrassing cosplay memory. So many. You go first.
When I was cosplaying CL, I was wearing the party dress. I felt so... Okay, two things. I felt so beautiful at first. I just said at first twice. When I first walked into the convention space, one of my ponytails fell off.
Oh no.
And I was a child and my mom was behind me and she was like, go in the corner! And she like guided me to the corner and put it back in my head.
Oh.
And then later that day I saw someone wearing the exact same dress and I realized mine was on backwards. So I had to go and change it. I was a child.
There's definitely moments where you feel a little embarrassed. I think the one that stands out the most to me, I don't know if this counts, but I'm gonna make it count. You and I were at ConnectiCon, and we were in Wedding Misuse. And we were in the dealer's hall and we saw another Sei cosplayer, and so we really wanted to take a selfie with them because it was the first time we had seen another Sei, like the whole weekend. And so we were like, hey, do you want to take a selfie with us? And they like freaked out and they were like, no, I don't want to break up your wedding.
I don't remember this.
You don't?
No.
Oh my god, they were like, no, you two are getting married, I don't want to interfere. And we're like, no, but we want to take a selfie with you. And they literally just walked away.
I guess I just blocked out the bad memories.
Yeah, they were just like, no, I don't want to. And I mean, it's totally your right to say no to a picture, but the fact that they were so afraid of breaking up our wedding was just a little, I don't know. I felt embarrassed for asking.
Yeah.
So. Number 13, most embarrassing cosplay photo.
So many. Can we just insert them all? But the most embarrassing of mine was when I was wearing that risky costume. I wore bright pink underwear and I was doing lots of crouching, and like Melissa was showing me the photos on her camera and all I could see were my bright pink panties, and I was like, why didn't someone tell me?
I don't know. Most embarrassing photo for me, I am very picky about my face in photos a lot, and I think the one most embarrassing one that I took was when we were wearing bridal Petra and you were counterattack Krista, and you looked so pretty.
It's always that room.
She looked so pretty. It is always that room. I always take crappy pictures in that room. It's a beautiful like ballroom area. So she looked so pretty. She was just like, hey, you know, and I don't know why I like smirked. I was like smirking, like I don't even know. I'm very self-conscious about smiling with my teeth, so I always try not to smile with my teeth, and it became a smirk and it was horrible, and I just hate that photo, but you look so cute in it. And I'm always just like, cut me out. Just cut me out.
That's like me when I try to do a smirk for guy characters, and sometimes it looks really derpy. It's hard.
14. Who was your cosplay crew?
I don't have one. I mean, now we kind of do. We're forming one.
This con, we kind of have a crew because we're all doing a pajama photo shoot from Love Live. But before that, I mean, my cosplay crew is usually Kelly, Megan, and Lori, and Jasmine, and then for AAC this year it was, well, ConnectiCon we had kind of a crew, a little bit of a crew. It was
we were all cosplaying different things.
True. We don't really have a crew where we're all cosplaying the same, but this con we will, so it's kind of exciting. 15. Best bystander experience. I mean, the first one that comes to mind for me was, I think it was ConnectiCon 2014, when we were just sitting, not really doing anything, we were just relaxing, and a Flynn cosplayer proposed to a Rapunzel cosplayer. It was really sweet, so everyone was cheering and clapping, and yeah, I think that was one of the best, because nothing else is coming to mind at the moment.
My favorite bystander experiences are always when someone really cool is getting filmed for a cosplay videography.
Oh yeah, those are really cool.
Video, yeah.
And everyone's just like,
I always love watching them getting filmed. That's like my ultimate dream.
Definitely. 16. Best photo shoot. I think my favorite photo shoot was MISIDENTIFIED wedding.
Really?
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting you to
Really?
say that.
I think it was, even though I felt like I was gonna die. I felt really sick, but I think that was my favorite, just because the photos all came out so nice. It was really nice, like you said before, walking around the con and people being like, I saw you taking pictures in the morning. We even got taken a picture. Someone from the news took a picture of us
while we were waiting.
We ended up being in the the online newspaper. Yeah.
It's hard for me to choose because I always love every photo shoot that I do.
True.
Like, there's never been a photo shoot where I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. But MISIDENTIFIED wedding was definitely a lot of fun because it was like our second time working with Robert.
Yeah.
And he was like, it was just so nice.
It was.
And there wasn't a lot of people. And we went to a lot of different places.
17. Ever had any interactions with kids while in cosplay?
Have you?
I have.
What?
Yes. And it was very awkward, let me tell you. It was Sunday of Anime Boston last year. I was cosplaying as Alba. Let's just start with that. So, I was cosplaying as Alba, and it was Easter, so I was wearing bunny ears, and I've actually had interactions with children and with teenagers. And so, yeah, if you don't know Anime Boston's location, it's in the Prudential Center, and so the Heinz Convention Center is where most of the convention takes place, but the Heinz is in the Prudential, which is a mall. So you have to walk through the mall to get to the con. And so a lot of kids were there on Sunday, that Easter day. So holy, I'm telling you, being a gay boy. So I was just walking around, and then all of a sudden, I'm pretty sure the mom came up to me first and was like, can my daughters take a picture with you? They think you look so cute. Oh, and I'm like, okay. So, you know, I'm just standing there just kind of holding and just being like, you have no idea what I'm from. And so, yeah, the kids, I'm in a picture some mom's camera has, you know, Alba.
A gay boy.
With her 2 kids. And then there was another instance where, this was kind of awkward, but there was another instance where I was leaving the con and I was walking past this really beautiful fountain in the Prudential Center. And this dad came up to me and his like teenage son, his son was probably like 17.
Oh my god, I remember this now.
And he was just like, "Can my son take a picture with you?" And the son looked so embarrassed. He was like, "Dad, I don't." So, I mean, he took a picture with me and it was kind of awkward, but you know, I think the kids was more awkward because...
Definitely.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever experienced anything with children.
Good.
I don't think so.
It's always kind of cute when kids walk up to people who are cosplaying as like Disney princesses. Because they think they're real and it's just so cute. And I always kind of want to cosplay a Disney princess. Or like something from a show that is like aimed towards kids. Because for a day you feel like, they think it's me.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's just so cute. So, yeah. Alright, next question. 18. Any funny experiences where you were misidentified as a certain character?
So, a few years ago when I went to SakuraCon, when Attack on Titan was really big, I was the first, no, the second Attack on Titan cosplay I did was female Eren. And I was walking around with my friends who were all cosplaying Attack on Titan too. And we had gone to Del Taco to get dinner because I hadn't eaten all day. None of us had eaten all day.
Please eat.
Yeah. And so we were coming out and someone wanted our photo. And I just quietly stepped out of the frame because I was holding a burrito. And someone was like, no, like, the guy who was taking the picture was like, no, get back in there, you're Sasha, just pretend that you're eating the burrito like she eats the potatoes. And I was like, I'm not Sasha.
Oh no. Yes, I've been misidentified twice, actually. My first con, when no one wanted to take my picture, I was cosplaying as Momoy, as I said before, and someone walked up to me and they thought I was the girl from Rosario Vampire.
Yeah.
Is her name Rosario?
I don't know.
I don't know, but someone was like, "Are you from Rosario Vampire?" And I was like, "No." And they're like, "Oh, okay, sorry." And they walked away. I was like, oh, okay. And then, like I said before, a lot of people, when I was cosplaying as Eren, misidentified me as Levi because my wig was too dark. And so I don't blame them. So what's something you've made that looks decent in photos, but in reality you just really half-bleeped it?
See, the only things I've made are like really small things. Like I've like put some badges on jackets. Like when I got my Attack on Titan jacket, I had to put badges on it.
Like iron-on patches?
I used liquid stitch.
Oh.
Yeah. So like, I haven't really made anything other than that. And like, you can't really mess up a patch. Like,
You could. I'm sure you could. So
I have a feeling though that when I make stuff for Undyne this time, it is gonna be the situation where it looks good in photos but crappy in real life.
We'll keep you posted. Now we're on the last question. Name a cosplay cheat.
Liquid stitch! It was awesome!
Yep. For me, it was duct tape to keep my Attack on Titan belts up.
That was not okay for me though.
No.
Ruined my pants.
Me too. Me too. But yeah, I mean, it's decent. A lot of people are always complaining with, I remember when the year when Attack on Titan was big, a lot of people were like, taking up those belts.
Oh, it was awful.
But hey, duct tape on the thigh, it works. It works really well. So that's it. That's the cosplay tag.
We did it!
We did! Yay! So thank you so much for watching. This is probably going to be very long. I'm sorry. If you made it this far, good job. A+. That's all, folks. I guess we'll see you in our next one, whichever video that will be. Bye!